Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Oh, more? Seriously? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get blown up. Whoa, that was close. Ow. A lot.
It would be nice if we had one of these
I thought I checked that out. I gotta check my settings. Screaming intensifies. Thank you very much for the follow. All right, where is... Up we go. Hey, that looks like a bell.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
Yeah, you have a domain. That means you're not... normal's not necessarily the right word.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you one of the Liyue? Not human as well, yeah.
Did she sing? Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council long ago. Still, they've done well recently. We old folks are content to be idle.
If there was a... I need to find a shorter version of that, because... Personally, I think it's funny. But, for the music... not human? Yeah.
Something's just happened to Rex Lapis, and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong.
I gotta see if I can edit it.
Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Oh, what if your turn was to return it?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
You must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that If they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Look, it's a Doctor Who reference. All right. I considered doing that, but going off to the cliff just to jump into the next courtyard. There we go.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always
Okay.
for a pot of
One of the times that Paimon's actually entertaining and not annoying.
Tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh,
You mean we
cool.
need to purchase kites?
Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser.
Alright, where are we? Shortcut! Lots of grannies.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. Nowadays, we used to get
Yes,
orders from people
but
of all walks of
it is
life.
my first playthrough.
Well, this is Mr.
I do know a good chunk of the overall story, mostly because my oldest spawn has played through. There are some details that I don't know yet, but I definitely know who the guy on the left is.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play.
Yeah,
as much as anyone else. But there is more to it.
I mean,
than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children.
obvious is
but this
obvious,
craft
but
itself has been honed over thousands of years.
I don't know. I'll go with,
There's
you know,
meaning behind that.
Clark Kent Superman type
I
of
have made kites in Liyue
thing.
for 40 years,
Oh, Zhongli,
and I am intimately
especially his
familiar
moveset is
with the
fantastic.
forms passed
Unfortunately,
down
I don't
from
have
my
him.
ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's
Have to sit up a little bit. Yeah, hush.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon.
Yeah.
These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does
I mean,
that
honestly,
the Cryo-Archon once
in places like Mondstadt and Liyue, who would consider
These details are
that
masterfully done.
their
The compliments of a learned man's
local
truly
deity would be
are
there
blessed.
amongst them
Well,
on a day-to-day basis?
I shall take these back with me. As
So-
for payment,
Even if it's obvious to those from the outside, yeah. As for the payment, he says.
Allow me.
Hey, it's Child.
Did you arrange to meet here?
No, I was merely passing through.
Ah, that's what you say now.
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet.
Or lack
He
thereof.
knows a great deal about money and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him.
A drunkard who spends 80% of his time at a tavern.
You could say that he cannot imagine himself.
Yeah.
Has he not died of hunger yet?
Especially lore-wise, one of the
you are
most
as fond of
powerful.
jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
All right, let's see. That one's closest. Yeah. I mean, it's been hinted at
Sure, but let me just
for the
say first
entirety
I'm
of
a
the
reserve
story,
member of
but
the Adventurers Guild.
yeah.
I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
Let's see. Well, if you're gonna... Oh, there it is. Come on. There we go. Really? You're gonna do it that way? There we go. That's the only problem about doing things with a controller. Tell me the God of City Commerce doesn't know how to haggle. I don't think he considers haggling as a necessity. Just that the contract is fulfilled. There we go.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
I guess I just wasn't. I should hold it down. I don't know.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's exciting. Could you give us a bit of a discount?
Yeah, no.
On account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
You may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will...
Ah, there it is. Da, da, da. Yes, that's the right amount of zeros.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Sweet. That was weird.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber. That's quite a bit.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Hang on. Yeah, stop.
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Da, 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 dum, 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 dum. There we go.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
No. That is true. Toss a meatball her way, she'd be, you know, bowing practically.
Yikes! You're right! Signora
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of...
Do what?
Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Uh-huh.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Well. Yeah. As long as it doesn't hit the floor, yeah, that's definitely true. If it hits the floor, she'd probably cry. Which, depending on the meatball, I wouldn't blame her. Ugh. How is it? All right. What? We were just doing shit. How are you now busy with that? Friggin' detours. True, but I think if you look at my bank account, considering most of what I've done for playing Genshin to this point has been just daily grinds. Yeah. Almost there. Almost there. Where I know it's got to be one somewhere here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I've got plenty. Yeah, so I started playing a little bit, but just because of things, I couldn't do much. So I just did the daily quests, and I just made sure I did that, and then yeah, here we are.
Wait, aren't we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened to her.
Oh, right. Ugh, Paimon's
Okay, so now we're backing up to the thing that's...
It sounds like her spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space.
saving or sending character. Yeah. Okay, so this goes back to the event quest for Lantern Rite Festival. I'm still in the middle of that too.
Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token. Her name is Tibai.
Wait, does that mean she's inside this token?
玉符の中にはいない。影の月の中にいる。
What the hell?
この玉符はその媒体に過ぎない。
Okay, this is the first time. I don't mind it, but this is the first time I've ever had a language shift on me. I guess I did. Oh, man, that's like one of the shorts on our YouTube channel that I put up, just because it was me playing in Penacony, and I kind of half fell through the floor. Yeah, it was weird.
Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Tevat. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right? A fake moon.
This is definitely jumping. Jumping story arcs here.
Nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Tibai to this day.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? Then we need to rescue her! But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go?
I mean, is it a permanent quest, or is it just the fact of I was in the middle of it and they didn't bother to take it out?
Lost its place in the heavens. Now,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process that comes and goes.
Because normally for these limited time quests,
It looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops,
yeah, I'm just guessing here.
and becomes invisible to the eye.
Oh, okay, I got it.
You're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
So the recent lunar eclipse, it was the fake moon.
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
It's disintegrating. When will there be
My
nothing left?
hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? The legend must be true then. So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right? Then it won't be long before the White Horse Adeptus is free.
いや、むしろ逆だ。
Ah, there we go again.
白馬の仙人と偽りの月を一つにしてしまった。影の月が消え去れば、紫伯もまたこの世から消えることになる。
By bringing the moon back, we actually
Yeah, I mean, clipping this and showing this to Hoyo might not be a bad idea.
Burden yourself with
It'll at least be humorous to somebody. I know it's funny to shit to
a
me.
promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, what is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her. Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms that you can do what I envision. However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter could have significant ramifications. I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets.
I mean,
Often,
yeah,
the deeper one's
but-
knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself from them.
Well, to be
You
fair,
are someone who once traveled through
I know.
a boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder.
Be honest though, I haven't
You
heard
long for your
the
fate to
Chinese
become
version
too entangled
either,
with the
so
fate of any one world.
yeah, I've already been. I'm already deeply connected to Teyvat. Yeah.
Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Liyue, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem.
Yes and no.
では最初の秘密を教えよう紫伯はすでに死んでいる
Oh, this is entertaining. It's like every other line.
月に潜むその存在は彼女が死の直前に切り落とした三指神の一人に過ぎない
The White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us how to fix this? Now it just seems even more
I know.
impossible.
Please remain calm, Paimon, and allow me to explain. The three deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the three vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zebai's three selves are more complicated in nature. Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her three deadly selves. If we retrieve the three fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence in the mortal realm.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the three deadly selves.
そうだ
Here we
実
go.
は彼女は紫伯の上司神で名を死去という紫伯の死後影の月へと昇天しその一部となった
The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zebai's true nature.
That was even in the middle of it.
死去に関しては影の月に囚われている
Every other line.
俺たちには何もできない他二つの魂の根源を探し出し一つに融合させる必要がある
Her second deadly self is called Tzu. After Zebai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zebai's memories and wisdom.
The chasm? So, do we have to go there to find her?
Yeah.
That won't be necessary. I
Ow.
sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier, the one at the exhibition. It's possible the return of the frost moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifacts!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me.
What about the last one?
The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zebai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among the three. She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains. I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome. So I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zebai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Tzu should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue.
Oh boy.
Possess someone? Wait. Are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
Customer who caused a scene.
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
Ah, yeah, Hu Tao's on the case.
Exactly! Lu Xingshen!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
Should still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. She was her,
Hu Tao's fantastic.
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal minds. A sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
But you're leaving already?
I must. Zhao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, and there's no guarantee, I should start sooner rather than later.
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Like, who the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place. Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless.
One who preserved her soul's essence, was it
It
you?
would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. Very well. I shall tell you. It was the Avatar of Time.
Oh! One of those four.
Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a thing. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the 3 deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zuja.
How much time do we have?
解凍祭の夜、リーウェ島では願いを込めた証拠
Yeah, there we go.
大量に飛ばされる。それによって影の月の大崩壊が引き起こされる。
When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That
The funny thing is, I didn't even mean to start this quest line.
also the moment
I
we're
just
all
got too
coming
close
lost.
because I was putzing around in
If we
Liyue.
fail to retrieve the other 2 soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless. As I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here.
Oh, please tell me.
Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go? Paimon will bring up the rear.
Yeah, okay. Hey! What is with that sound?
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Yeah. Come on, if we're gonna talk about height, you
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Well, I will say, the voice is deeper than I expected. On the plus side, she's the easiest to get C6 on, because I think I have her at C6.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
God.
Find the Guizhong Ballista and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Hunt the what with the witch at the where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Gee, I wonder why.
Not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
Oh
the
boy.
Cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Do tell us if you remember anything else you don't remember.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Alright. Nope, not what I wanted. There we go. Where is she? I know I have her in here somewhere. Oh, that's Mika. I was like, why do I have Ether in here? I shouldn't have Ether. Yeah, speaking of ones I got wicked early. There we go. Huh. I guess I don't have her C6. Who the heck do I have C6? I know it's somebody. Oh. No. Yeah, I know, and most of them I can't even farm for yet because I have this thing about I want to get there in story order. Yeah. know there's one. Yeah, you can tell which are the 4 stars that... Yeah, see... I know there's something... Yeah, there it is. Diona is the one I got at C6. I could have sworn I had another one, but... Ah, well. Let's go this way. Up, up, up we go! As long as there's no surprises. Wow, this thing looks like it's been in better shape.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand.
I mean, she's
That
not far
said,
off.
Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Yeah. Oh, no. Where are you? Are you up that way, or are you over there?
Where is that supply post? Here, post... Windblade.
Is this an answer from this world?
Come on.
Is this an answer from this world?
Now, let me out. Thank you. Da 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 da. Repair.
Ah, these parts look useful.
Damn, I'm good.
One moment. We'll try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh. Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Ooh.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there... more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
No, here we go.
So you fixed up this turret? Because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoard.
Oh, you guys.
This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive!
Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior.
Yeah.
It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Bye. Go away. Are you hiding down there?
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Yeah, quit your griping. God damn it, this thing's gonna be irritating. Alright, now that I've got that back up. Ah! Woohoo! Nope.
A little taste.
Oh, hi. Ow. Goodbye. That was horrid.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife.
Yeah.
A contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means...
Uh.
I wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
Yeah, we kick their butts.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Do 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 do. Oh, don't do that. Mondstadt shortcut. Do, 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 do. And oh, I get to see a view. And there we go. Ah. Sweet. I'm gonna laugh if it blocks me. There we go.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Oh God.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Do you have any other clues?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
Yeah. That sounds about right.
An apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Come on, Johnny. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
No, sweetie.
Aww.
We just have to go somewhere
I'm
else.
gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
She just needs something to work through it.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's Sacco who wears medicinal ingredients around her
no.
neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. The snake is speaking!
Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last. Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhang Li, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to Child?
Yeah, it is, really.
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Well, it is for...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
That's like zero difference from 3 million.
No.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia?
Good question.
I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Oh, boy.
This is good. There will be coconut milk from now on. Yes, it's good.
What an odd exchange we've had. Well, I look forward to your patronage in the future as well.
Yeah.
Sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece. Consider yourselves warned.
That's actually funny. And yeah. Shortcut. And drop.
As it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
That's putting it lightly.
Odd.
I'm not sure if we've been living a high life or experiencing struggles of the poor.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal.
Jolly treating.
Oh. Yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
I forget. How do you do that stupid time clock thingy? Maybe later. The Paimon menu. Oh, we'll go through events first, real quick. Cause hey, there's yeah. Prima Gems. Teapot. I'll be using those later. Oh, that stupid thing. The thing I've used maybe like twice. How is that? Haha!
Well, should we head to Boo Boo Pharmacy today? Fingers crossed we learned something useful.
Ba 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 ba. Starting to learn where everything is. Sit.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt.
Oh, what?
Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
Does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguan's Jade Chamber.
Okay.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. When I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Teyvat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes?
I have.
This
I've already opened that.
Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of
Hey!
the harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
Okay.
These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Paimon, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady
yeah.
Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Farewell, Archaic Lord.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon. We should be on our best manners.
Paimon is up to something again.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of party. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
All right, let's see. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be easy because I already unlocked this stupid thing. I was just putzing around. That's even funnier. Oh god, here we go. Actually, let's see. Is there an easy way to get there? No. Up we go. So slow. There we go. That's one. Let's get that endurance back up. And yeah, we can speed things along here now. That's two. Almost there. How do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
We should have asked Ganyu.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Oh, that works.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
There's the trap.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or...
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
No thanks. I don't have a death wish.
Right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
Do remember the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Is this an answer from this world?
So, fixing the ballista is actually a good thing. All you putzes are here. Let's get rid of you.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Yeah, we're just passing through.
What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber.
I'm not sure that's the case.
Ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You over there. This is a
God.
trap, isn't it? How
Jesus, stop.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Oh, save me.
Here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
I'd rather not. But I don't have a choice.
Windblade.
Aw, are you kidding me?
Attack!
Prepare to be blown away.
Bye.
Take the target alive! Who goes there? Attack!
Really?
Let's spark things up.
Take the target alive! Bested.
Yeah, can we not?
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong ballista.
We're the ones who fixed it.
You calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I'm one of the Liyue Qixing. I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence.
These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
Well, we had help.
That was...
Don't complicate the matter.
Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuhong, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Well...
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work.
Yeah, I don't know why
Perhaps they
it's
even wonder if there might
bugging.
be
I've
trouble.
had, like...
I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
My stream's almost on 3 hours, but...
Got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who
Yeah.
doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained.
This time, she
Rex
says.
Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Ningguang would prefer to negotiate.
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
That's not the point.
But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
I mean, Keeching is, you know, she has her fans and detractors.
You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Yeah. More precisely, my first real interaction with her as a character was the Elemental Warfare series.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich Why don't we go with that first?
Yeah.
Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time
Do, 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 do.
Let the show begin.
I see you.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
All right. Okay, looks like we got to clear them out.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
Sounded like someone calling for help.
Like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Gonna have to kick some butt.
There's no end to this.
Bye.
Becomes the hunted. The hunter becomes the hunted.
Windblade.
Ah! Go home.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
All right, that's really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
That works.
Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
That's funny because, you know what? Yeah. Pretty much had those ingredients already. Flop. Everybody do the flop. Ugh.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. The one and only sugar-frosted slime. Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
Still not sold on this gift idea.
Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Alright. Cheese it.
Though the clouds may darken and light turn to gloam, still the moon over the chamber roams.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Don't ask us.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Yes, yes and no.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Yeah, Heeching said that Jiping would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Only in the broadest of
Many
strokes.
gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goryun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the Exuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's him, isn't it?
What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
Okie dokie.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I'm surprised that the Fatui had a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So
seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. These sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole
Yeah, how much more do I have?
Let's grab one, the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
No. That's a map.
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue.
Yeah.
Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so?
Yeah.
Should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
So you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Let's go sifting through first. Is that it? Yes.
Anything business related is confidential.
Up we go. It'd be funnier if there was a way to get here without having to go to the harbor. But I guess that would defeat the purpose. All right. Before we continue our investigation, we are actually at a fairly decent place to stop. 3 hours is a heck of a time. Yeah, so this has been a fun and interesting experience. Especially fun going through that glitch, because that was funny as crap. Oh boy. But I do want to thank y'all for joining me. Screaming, yeah. Screaming, thank you again for the follow. It's always fun when I have the interaction for, with the audience. It actually just makes it more enjoyable for me as well. And where are we? No, not that one. Yes, that. Yeah, so but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send you to a mutual smaller streamer, and we are going to have a lot of fun next time. I'm hopefully with the schedule being freed up, I'm gonna have a heck of a lot more time being able to stream more often. Maybe a couple hours, during weekdays. Until I can actually nail down a schedule, it's going to be kind of random, just to give you a fair warning. So, anywho, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.